Right now, meteorologist Lynette Charles.
All right, Charlie. Right now, we do have a winter weather alert, and this is winter storm warning that's in effect for all these areas here shaded in this pink coloring. So, yes, that's our entire viewing area and beyond. This is a huge system, and this huge system is bringing plenty of winter-type weather. So we do have the snow, we do have the ice. We're talking about sleet, freezing rain across the area, and then just plain rain in some spots as well. Now, what's going to happen? The blue, that's the snow. This is going to overtake the purplish color, which is the icing that we're seeing this morning in a lot of spots. So as we look at Maryland's most powerful radar, let's go ahead and zoom in on some spots this morning. We can see around Hartford County, around Bel Air and Laurel Woods, Lynn's Rest, Churchville, getting in on some snow coming down steady right now. We can see this happening around Aberdeen this morning, even around Perryman, and this is going to continue through the morning hours, and we will get under some of those heavier snow bands as well. So if you can stay off the roads, please do so. We slide down across the eastern shore here, and you can see what's happening around Barclay, around Sudlersville, Bolton, Templeville, around Ingleside, some of those darker blues there. So, yes, this is one of those heavier snow bands, and if you do get under one of those, we're talking about 1 to 2 inches of snow an hour. So, yes, that is a lot of snow that we are talking about. Now, in terms of where we're looking at the icing this morning, well, we zoom into Anne Arundel County, and you can see what's happening around Severna Park, around Annapolis, Shadyside, Deal, all getting in on this, and this will begin to switch over to just plain snow as we go through time. But right now, earlier I showed you around Talbot County, Easton, Cooks Hope, you are under the purplish color, so getting more of the sleet, the freezing rain. Now it's already moving south, meaning the snow moving south, so that's what's coming in your direction right now. That's what's over your neighborhood. So again, we will be in the snow for a period of time for today. In the meantime, since about 3 o'clock, we've gotten about an inch in Reisterstown, 1 in Frederick, 1 inch in Frederick, and 1 inch in Whiteford. Again, these totals will continue to come up as we go throughout the day, and I will continue to bring those to you. But in terms of temperatures, cold enough to support the snow, and things will go downhill in terms of the temperatures as well. Speaking of the temperatures, well, let's go outside with Mike Masco. Mike, it's cold and windy, isn't it?
Yeah, and this is a very cold storm, Lynette. I mean, temperatures earlier, last night, how do I phrase this? I've been here so long. Last night, we're into the middle 30s. Now we're talking middle 20s and coming down. So you'll notice it's a very light light snow falling right now. The fluff factor is going to be up, meaning it's not going to take much to accumulate, but we're not thinking about any major accumulations, at least in excess of a foot. You'll take a look at this map, and I want to show you how Lynette and I have kind of massaged these numbers and moved some of our totals down. I like the idea of around 4 to 6 now for the city. You get up north of the Hunt Valley along our counties, you know, up towards 83 north of the Timonium exit. You know, a couple of inches is a good deal, and then south and west of the city, 6 to 9 inches where it is going to snow longer, and your snow ratios will continue. And yes, a couple of spots over the highest elevations as you get into Charlottesville, Winchester may pick up around 11 inches of snow. Your storm headlines: moderate snow will continue through the rest of this morning. Quick accumulations because the temperatures continue to drop. Most of our accumulations, however, will be on grassy surfaces. I think the roadways, for the most part, may stay more wet than white, but that's really going to be a different story for the main roads versus the secondary roadways, and then it's going to get really cold across town, 8 degrees in the city. We'll talk about the record cold coming up in just a little bit, and Lauren Cook has been watching the roads, and Lauren's going to talk about the visibilities coming down across town, and of course the accumulation on a lot of these roadways. Hey, Lauren.